Have you ever wondered why certain words carry a strange weight? Why a single sentence can lift your spirit or shatter your confidence? That's not just psychology. That is magic. And in this video, you're going to discover the invisible power that lives inside the words you speak, the words you write, and the words you believe. Because whether you know it or not, every phrase you repeat is casting a spell on your life, your energy, and your reality. 1. The hidden magic within words. Let's begin with something simple. Words aren't just sounds. They are vibrations. They are frequencies. And when spoken with intention, they act like invisible waves rippling out into the universe, just like throwing a pebble into a still lake. If you say, "I am tired," 10 times a row, notice what happens to your posture, your breath, even your mood. But now try this. Say, "I am energized," in a calm, firm voice. Feel the shift? That's not imagination. That's vibration taking form. Words are tools. And like any tool, they can be used to build or to destroy. 2. Real magic isn't fiction. It's frequency. People often think of magic as something from fairy tales. But real magic is ancient. It's embedded in the roots of our language. The word magic itself comes from the Greek magikos, the Latin magicus, and the old French magi, all tied to the idea of commanding unseen forces. In ancient times, to speak something out loud was to call it into being. It was understood that words were sacred, powerful enough to bless or to curse. And even today, we still feel this instinct. When someone shouts angrily at us, we feel it in our gut. When someone says, "You are safe now," we breathe easier. That is the echo of ancient magic still at work. 3. Sound, vibration, and energy fields. Science now confirms what mystics have known for centuries. Everything is vibration. Every sound, every syllable carries a frequency, and that frequency affects our mind, our body, and our environment. Music is proof of this. Just a melody can calm your heart or stir your emotions. But it's not just music. Words, too, are sonic instruments. Say this: "I can't do this." Feel how your chest tightens? Now say, "I'm learning every day." Feel the openness? Words change the energy field around you. And that means they're not just descriptions of your reality. They are creators of it. 4. Language is a spell. Ever wonder why the word spell means both to write a word and to cast magic? That's no coincidence. To spell a word is to summon its power. To name something is to give it form. When you say, "I am hopeless," you're not just expressing a feeling. You're reinforcing a vibration that becomes harder to escape. But here's the key. You can reverse the spell. Try writing every morning. "I am centered. I am guided. I am healing." These aren't empty affirmations. They are codes, energy signatures that tell your subconscious what to manifest. 5. The power of I am. There are 2 words more powerful than any others. I am, because whatever you attach to those 2 words, you become. I am blessed. I am enough. I am awakening. These are declarations, not just of who you are now, but of what you are becoming. But beware, I am broken. I am unlucky. I am stupid. These too are declarations, and they become invisible chains around your spirit. Speak wisely, because the words you say after "I am" are painting the canvas of your soul. 6. The spiritual responsibility of speaking. Words are seeds. What you plant with them will eventually grow. When you tell a child, "You're always difficult," you plant a seed of self-doubt that can last a lifetime. But when you say, You are full of wisdom. You water the roots of confidence, growth, and curiosity. This is spiritual responsibility. Because every time you speak, you're not just communicating, you're creating. 7. The dark side of words, modern-day spellcasters. Not all who use words are conscious, and some use them control. We live in a world of narratives. Politicians, advertisers, even institutions cast spells through repetition and emotion. Phrases like, "You're not good enough," "You'll never make it," "This is just the way it is." These are the new black magic, spells of fear and limitation. But once you see the spell, it loses its power. 8. How to break linguistic spells. The antidote to harmful language is awareness. When someone says, "You can't do that," pause. Ask yourself, whose voice is that really? Is it truth or just a story I've absorbed? Practice rewriting the script in your own mind. Instead of "This is too hard," try "I'm still learning," and that's okay. Instead of "I'm a failure," say "I've had setbacks, but I'm still here." Language is flexible, and when you reshape your words, you reshape your reality. 9. Ancient traditions and the alchemy of words. Long before science, ancient cultures knew that words had power. Egyptians carved sacred hieroglyphs, believing they held divine energy. Hebrew mystics revered the names of God as so holy they were unspoken. Indigenous shamans used chants and mantras to heal, connect with nature, and cross into spiritual realms. Words were never meant to be used carelessly. They were tools of alchemy, used to transmute energy, heal wounds, and awaken the soul. You, too, can practice this alchemy. Start your day with conscious speech. Light a candle and whisper a prayer. Write words that align with your spirit. In doing so, you're not just speaking, you're weaving light into form. 10. Self-knowledge and spiritual sovereignty. When you know who you are, no one can use words to define you. You stop living under someone else's spell. This is what spiritual sovereignty means. It's the power to name yourself, to affirm your truth, and to reject anything that doesn't resonate with your soul. So if someone tells you you're not capable, but you've already declared, "I am powerful, I am led by purpose, I am aligned," then their spell breaks instantly. Know yourself, own your light, and speak only what aligns with your highest self. 11. Final mission. Speak words that heal. So here's the final truth. You are always casting spells. With your voice, your thoughts, your silence. You're either building prisons or opening gates. You are either wounding or healing. Let your words be medicine. Let your voice become light. Let your language set others free. Because when your speech is rooted in love, truth, and clarity, you don't just speak, you restore. And now, a final invitation. If this message resonated with your soul, if you felt something awaken inside you while watching this, then subscribe to The Healing Vibe, a space created to help you reconnect with your soul. Remember your power and speak your light into the world. Subscribe now, and let's keep vibrating higher together. This is The Healing Vibe, and your words are your magic. Speak wisely.